Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling something we all struggle with, that mid-afternoon wall, where your energy and focus just completely disappear. We're going to unpack workday burnout, but more importantly, we're going to give you a simple, powerful, and science-backed way to get your focus back in just 3 minutes. I mean, this quote just says it all, right? We've all been there. You're at your desk, you've got a deadline looming, but your brain feels like it is running on empty. You're trying so hard to power through, but you end up just staring at the screen, getting absolutely nothing done. It really is the modern workday equivalent of driving on fumes.
But what if you could actually refill that mental tank and do it like right now? Seriously, this is not about some massive lifestyle overhaul or a 2-week vacation. As nice as that sounds, it's about small, targeted actions you can take in the moment. And that is the core idea we're exploring today. See, managing your energy isn't some big, unsolvable puzzle. It's way simpler. It's more like a menu, a set of choices you have at your disposal anytime to give your brain exactly what it needs to get back in the game.
Okay, so let's check out this menu. First up is all about priming your brain for deep work. And the secret ingredient? It's just getting your body moving.
Now hold on. We are not talking about hitting the gym for an hour. We're talking about a movement snack. It's this tiny, intentional break, maybe 30 seconds, maybe 5 minutes, that's specifically designed to get your blood flowing and your brain firing on all cylinders again. And look how simple this can be. You could do a quick set of push-ups right by your desk, a few jumping jacks, or even just take a brisk walk around the block while you think about that first sentence you need to write. The goal here is making it easy, not making you exhausted. So why is this so incredibly effective? Well, it's not just about waking you up. Getting your body moving increases blood flow to the brain and triggers the release of key neurotransmitters like dopamine. The research here is clear. Even a short burst of movement gives you an immediate, measurable boost in attention and executive function, the exact things you need for those tough tasks. And it's especially useful for folks with ADHD. Studies show it can lead to immediate improvements. Okay, so your brain is primed and ready to go. Let's look at the next item on our energy menu. Matching the right work to your natural energy levels. This is all about working smarter, not just harder.
And this is where it gets really interesting. We all have what you could call peak hours, when our focus is laser sharp, and, let's be honest, zombie hours, when we're kind of just going through the motions. The strategy is so simple. Schedule your most demanding creative work for your peak times, and save the easy stuff, like clearing out your inbox, for those zombie hours.
And if you think this is just some productivity hack, think again. This idea is backed by over 5,000, that's right, 5,000 scientific studies on chronobiology and our natural circadian rhythms. That energy wave you feel during the day, it's a real biological thing.
All right, we've moved our bodies and we've aligned our tasks with our energy. The third item on the menu is a tool you literally carry with you everywhere, your breath. Think of it as a direct remote control for your nervous system.
So, have you ever been deep in an email or scrolling on your phone and suddenly realize you're holding your breath? There's actually a name for that, screen apnea. Researcher Linda Stone coined the term for this habit we have of breathing really shallowly or just stopping altogether when we're focused on a screen. And what that does is put our body in a constant state of low-grade stress. The fix for this is so simple. One of the most powerful techniques is the 4-6-8 breath. You just inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold it gently for 6, and then exhale slowly for 8. That long exhale is the magic key here. It flips the switch on your body's rest and digest system, helping to lower your heart rate and just calm everything down. And here are 2 other great options. You can try the physiologic sigh, which some studies have shown can actually reduce anxiety even more effectively than mindfulness, or the simple, steady rhythm of box breathing. The best part? You can do any of these totally discreetly, even in the middle of a meeting, for an instant reset. Okay, on to our fourth and final item on the energy menu, and it's all about what you're putting into your body. Because let's face it, your brain can't run on an empty tank. It needs the right kind of fuel. First things first, hydration is absolutely non-negotiable. Get this. Studies show that being dehydrated by as little as 2% can seriously mess with your attention, your memory, and even your mood. The fix is obvious, right? Just keep a bottle of water nearby and sip on it all day.
And when you start to feel hungry, what you choose to eat makes a huge difference. To avoid that horrible sugar crash we all know and hate, skip the high-carb, sugary snacks. Instead, reach for something with protein, healthy fats, and fiber, like some almonds, an apple with nut butter, or carrots with hummus. That's what gives you steadier, more sustained energy for those long blocks of focus.
And for all you coffee drinkers out there, here's a little pro tip from the research. Try waiting about an hour after you wake up to have that first cup. See, your body naturally produces a spike of cortisol in the morning to get you going. If you wait a bit, the caffeine gives you a much better cognitive boost instead of just fighting with your body's natural rhythm. So, we've covered our 4 big menu items: movement, task matching, breath, and fuel. Now, let's pull it all together into one simple, super powerful ritual you can use anytime you hit that wall, or just need to gear up for some serious work. And here it is, the 3-minute energy ritual. It's so easy. For the first minute, do a quick movement snack. In minute 2, run through a few cycles of focused breathing. And in that final minute, take a big sip of water and check in. Do you need a smart snack? That's it. In just 3 minutes, you've primed your brain, calmed your nervous system, and checked your fuel. You are ready to go.
You know, maybe the most important takeaway from all this is a huge shift in perspective. If you're struggling to concentrate, it doesn't mean you're lazy or that something's wrong with you. Like the slide says, you're not broken, you're just slow on input. It probably just means your brain needs something: movement, calm, fuel, or better timing. You just have to give it what it's asking for. So the next time you feel that brain fog starting to roll in, which one of these tools are you going to reach for? The beauty of this menu is you don't have to do it all at once. Just pick one. Give it a try and see how fast you can bring your brain back online, because you really do have more control over your focus than you think.